What's going on, guys? I'm Exotic Gaming. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So, Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. It's the game that everybody's talking about right now, and rightfully so, because it's probably going to be one of the biggest mobile battle royale games ever when it releases in a couple of months. This game will literally rival games like PUBG Mobile and Apex Legends Mobile when that game first released. A couple of days ago, I did a video where I showed you all 20 minutes of solid gameplay from beginning to end with no cuts, where the person ended up with a 25 kill win. If that sounds interesting to you, that video is linked down below in the description. But before you go and click on that video, I'm going to show you all some more gameplay in this video that's a little bit more up to date. So you might want to watch this one before you watch that one. In today's video, I'm not going to only show you all gameplay, I'm also going to show you all some HUD layouts, controls, settings, everything that the game offers you that you can actually customize right now in these early stages of the game. This was recorded by somebody in China. Massive shout out to them. I am going to give a video credit down below in the description to the two different videos that we're going to react to. But this is it. This is everything that the settings offers right now in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. As we can see, it's not necessarily completely perfect yet, but I'm actually very surprised at how customizable this is already. This is already more customizable than a lot of games that are fully released, which is great to hear, because that also means that this game is going to probably be one of the most advanced games out there when it comes to overall customizability. It's going to be perfect for pretty much everybody, right from the pros to people that have never played mobile games before. I mean, just look at this, literally, right down to your movement controls, alerts, vehicle controls. And I'm sure with something like vehicle controls, that's definitely going to like increase over time. Maybe in like a newer version of the game, there's going to even be more options. Like there's probably, going to be like the steering wheel. You can use arrows. You can use other stuff like that. Gyroscope, things like that. We can see that there's not too many weapons in the game as of right now, but you can build your weapon, which is always great. I mean, we sort of expected some sort of gunsmith here in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. It looks like we're going to have that. And as of right now, as you can see, not really too many, but that's obviously going to change. There's going to be more and more added in later on. This is also really cool to see that this footage was recorded on an iPad. That means that we're going to already have iOS and Android right from the get-go. And I've actually seen some footage from the person that has recorded this who's playing on a controller, which already means that there's controller support for Warzone Mobile. So if you've been asking me in the comments section if there's controller support for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, yes, there is controller support. Looks like at this point, this guy is already actually, well, you can see right here. You can see right here. He's playing on an iPad. He's clearly not touching the screen, and he is using a controller. So yeah, if that's any indication right there, that's it. This game has controller support, and it's awesome. Does he actually play reasonably well? Yeah, he does. Obviously not the best quality video in the world, but you know what? We're going to have to take it because it's better than nothing, right? But that's that. That is that footage. I don't want to spend too much time here because it looks like the person actually ends the video right at the point where he hits the ground. Yeah, I have no idea why these people in China decide to record their videos like that. If you ever look up leaks in China, it's very strange. They don't end up showing the entire game very often. It's a little bit unusual, I'm not going to lie. But let's go open up the second video because this one actually shows some more gameplay. And I don't know if this person is playing on a controller or not, but regardless, they are playing on an iOS device. They're playing with a VPN on, which is interesting to me. I think maybe in China, you have to connect to a VPN in the US or somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think this footage looks better than the footage that we were reacting to a couple of days ago. It's still pretty primitive, don't get me wrong. I mean, we look at that landscape and it looks like it's very bare bones. There's obviously a lot more detail and just stuff in the environment that's going to be added in. But, honestly, it doesn't really look that different from like an early version of Call of Duty Mobile. That kind of reminds me of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. And, honestly, I would go as far to say that when Warzone Mobile finally does come out, it's not necessarily going to look that different from Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale because COD Mobile Battle Royale already has really, really good graphics. And if they're trying to make a game that's going to be actually somewhat compatible for lower-end devices, which it seems like they're trying to do with the optimization, it can't necessarily be like the most realistic thing in the entire world because that's definitely not going to be very optimized for lower end devices. I love that tactical sprint, though. That just makes you feel like you're running so much faster, even if you're not really running that much faster. We can see that he's purchasing a couple of different items in-game that he's going to use later on, and I think we are going to get to see that later on. If I fast forward a little bit, maybe we can see... Oh, of course. I fast forward to the point where he actually get his first kill. Decent recoil control. Decent recoil control. It definitely seems like this guy is better than the person that we reacted to in the last video. And that's great. I love that. I love that reload animation. It just looks so like solid, you know, punchy reload animation. Maybe a tiny bit too jagged, I'm not going to lie. But I think the thing that we talked about in the last video where it was very desaturated, just not much color, seems like was fixed in later versions of the game. This looks like it's a lot more colorful. I think this is good. I think this is good. It doesn't have to be any more colored than this. Obviously, all the graphics need to be massively improved because, you know, you look at like a wall like that, it's very not textured at all. But that's not something that they're working for right now at the very beginning. I talked about this in my last video where they're going to work on the game mechanics, the settings, everything like that first, and then increase the graphics more and more. It's very interesting why he's swiping up. I'm not exactly sure why he's doing that. It seems like a person just won the gulag and landed, and then they instantaneously died. That sucks. Man, that sucks. Whatever your name is, QQ, whatever. Oh, we didn't get to see an elimination. That's a shame. That's a shame. Because there are eliminations in this game as well, I believe. Jailbreak is imminent. And by the way, I do realize that there's no audio for this video as well. For whatever reason, the person that recorded this decided to just overlay copyrighted music. So, had to remove the copyrighted music so, you know, we wouldn't end up having an issue here on YouTube. But, yeah, I gotta say, Chinese YouTube is pretty much the best when it comes to these sorts of leaks. They do not care. Because China has completely different copyright laws where they can get around all of these things that Activision puts into place. If Activision says, no, you're not allowed to record, people in China are just like, okay, all right, well, try to stop me. And then they just record it anyways because the way the Chinese government works is they will always side with their citizens rather than a U.S. company. So if Activision decides to say, hey, we're gonna sue somebody in China for leaking tons of footage, the Chinese government is just going to say, okay, no, sorry, Activision, too bad, basically. And the person is going to continue being able to leak all of their footage. So, you know, a lot of problems in China, not going to lie, but at least there's one good thing. We get to see things leaked from people there that we don't get to see leaked from anywhere else. So, yeah, that's that. There's the ATV. I like the suits. I like everything that this guy has on his character right now. He looks really cool, I'm not going to lie. He's trying to get inside the zone right now. He's already almost halfway done with this little screen recording right here. There's not too many people left, but he's already gotten 15 kills, so he's doing really, really good. He's got an AUG right now, and he's looking around. He's like, what is he doing? What's he doing? He's just... I was just complimenting him, saying how good he was, and then he just sat there and, like, lost all of his brain cells for a second. Maybe he was listening. You know, I could be wrong here and just, you know, doubting this guy. Let's see that recoil control with this thing. Do you notice that the iron sight looks a little bit weird? Maybe that's just because it's a very, very low quality screen recording. I'm not sure. Well, he actually got a headshot, so you know what? Props to him, I guess. Okay, another person sneaked up on him, but no match for this guy. This guy clearly knows what he's doing, which is fantastic. Great on him. Well done. 17 kills. 2 people are spectating him right now. And the circle's not too big. It's getting a lot smaller. I don't know if this guy is doing solos v squads because he doesn't have any teammates right now. So yeah, I think you can probably do solo v squads. Or you can choose squad and just basically, you know, not autofill with other random players. And something that I never really got like a clear answer from people that were watching my last video is I asked whether or not these early builds of the game had bots. I wasn't sure about that. So, you know, if somebody who's actually played the game could let me know, that would be greatly appreciated. I might have missed your comment if you said in my last video if there were, but I just got a lot of mixed responses from people. A lot of people were saying that there are no bots, but I think they were watching the COD Next video where they were saying there are no bots in a game, but that's the full release version. That's not like, you know, this version that we're seeing right here. So, not sure about that. There might be bots. There could be bots. But it seems like the people that this guy is going up against are pretty competent players. They're not just like running weirdly like you see the bots do in PUBG and pretty much every NetEase game. Oh, speaking of NetEase games, I found a game that I'm really excited to show to you all. I can't actually record any gameplay yet because I haven't managed to actually find a download. But when I do find a download for this game, it's going to just blow you away. It's probably one of the coolest mobile first-person shooters right now that you can play anywhere around the world, and I'm really excited to show it to you all. Not gonna reveal anything about it. Not gonna reveal anything about it other than it is a NetEase game, and you can feel free to guess your predictions of what this game is going to be down below in the comments. Look at this, though. Look at this. He's pretty good. He's better than me. He's better than me for sure. I would suck with an iron sight. Look at this guy. That's a bold move to land right there. But it looks like our friend just does not care. He doesn't care. What exactly is he doing? He might have a self-revive kit. I'm not 100% sure. But I do know his gameplay continues on for several more minutes, so he's not going to die here. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This guy's doing well. I like it. I like it. I like it. I really like this map design. And for me, it's just so cool to be able to see gameplay like this and be like, this is mobile. This is on mobile devices, because I've been watching Warzone gameplay from PC for years now at this point in time. From several different YouTubers. I just love the game just to watch it. I never really play it ever myself. I've only played it like once or twice, but I just love watching videos. And I know all of these scenes from the videos that I watch, and seeing this now on the mobile version of the game is just so cool. And I can only imagine for people that actually have played the PC version for years, how excited they're going to be to be able to, play it on their phone after so many years. They've probably been sitting there, for years wondering, man, I wonder if I could ever play this on my iPhone. And guess what? In late 2022, early 2023, you finally are able to do so. And it's awesome. This is not a good final area, I have to say. There's so many open spaces. Is he calling in an airstrike? I think it's called an airstrike. I'm not sure. He's probably calling in an airstrike right there because there might be somebody hiding behind that wall. Oh, the person that has the crown from the minimap. I didn't really see. It's weird when you're reacting. You're not really looking at the minimap, but there's a guy that's right over there. Did he get the kill? I'm not sure. He got a hit marker. That was the guy that I think is the kill leader. Not 100% sure about that, but that means that guy's pretty good. There's only 14 people remaining. No, 12 people remaining. No, 12 people, 11 squads. Okay. Sorry. I'm not good at being able to commentate this type of stuff sometimes. I would like to see some more gameplay with some other vehicles, maybe just a bigger variety of weapons. I know probably nobody that's watching this video is able to leak this footage safely, but like if you can, on a Chinese website where Activision just doesn't care, then, it would be nice to be able to see a wide variety of different weapons using all the different mechanics the game has in place, like the loadout drop and buying different things. If you have a friend that dies, picking them back up, things like that. Just seeing everything that Warzone has to offer, so it's a pretty complete match instead of just like staying in one area. Very risky move that this guy is doing, where he's just running out in the middle of the open to get to this area. But I think he's trying to get up to this hill that's right here because it seems like that's going to be a good place with good cover. There's probably not anybody behind that wall that's back there, but there could. And the number of players has really decreased a lot. Down to 3. And he's one of them. So there's only... Oh, and 2. Looks like a lot of people are dying from the zone. There's 1 person remaining. This is it. This is about to end. And there's the guy. There's the final guy. He's hiding behind the crate right there. Oh, this guy, his hands are probably so sweaty right now. He's messing up. He doesn't want to fail. He's panic throwing grenades, trying to see if he can kill the guy. Wait, what? What do you even kill him with? Huh? Can somebody let me know? I have no idea what that guy just killed him with. Well, there we go. There we go. Hey, by the way, if you've watched this far, that's basically it for the recordings that we have today. I did show you all that footage from yesterday, a couple of days ago. Not yesterday, a couple of days ago. If this gameplay is interesting to you, that you're seeing right here, it's a little bit less quality, but it's an entire match with the final victory and an ending screen and everything. If this is interesting to you, then you might want to watch the video that I'll link down below in the description. But that's basically it. That is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. The settings, the controls, HUD layouts, everything that side of the game has to offer. And then some more gameplay that's a bit higher quality, that has some more color and looked a little bit better than the gameplay that we reacted to a couple of days ago. If you'd like to continue seeing videos like this where I show you guys some leaked Warzone gameplay, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below for more Call of Duty Warzone mobile content. I can't wait to play the game myself, and I'm sure all of you guys can say the same as well. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next episode.